If you don't believe in yourself, or you believe that you need some sort of external circumstance to help you to achieve your goals, right? That's a lack of faith for whatever you want to do in life. Like, you go and do it. As you go and start doing it, people will come and show up in your life and they will help you get there faster. But when you are seeking the need for approval, when you're going out there looking for somebody to help put you on, like, that's you swimming against the flow. Good morning to you, good day to you, good evening to you, whatever time of day it is that you're listening. I wish you the absolute best. My name is Reed. Welcome to The Art of Being Free. This is a show that focuses on growth mindset for creatives and creators. And I want to talk to you today about gatekeeping yourself. This is a real thing, but I want to start with something. If you're in a performance-based business, or if you're doing anything that requires you to perform in everything you do and every action you take, let there be no doubt. Okay, let there be no doubt. There are three elements to thriving. Anytime you want to accomplish a goal or accomplish something that requires you to perform, three strong elements around increasing your performance is to first have belief, be bought in. It doesn't matter how much money is at stake or whatever you can receive. If you're not giving your all with belief, it's going to be very difficult to accomplish what you are after. The second, again, you can have no doubt, right? Let there be no doubt. Faith and fear cannot exist in the same space. And I'll notice at times when someone is stressed about a role due to a lack of performance, they become very thin in how they interact with others. It's very flat. It's almost like they're shielding the stress, right? Embrace the process. Trust the process. That's the third element of ensuring that you have a dope outcome as you go after what you're going after. You go after your goals, right? If you trust the process, where are areas that you've achieved that before, right? Have you done this before? Think and Grow Rich talks about bathing your mind in thoughts of past victories. So lean into those past successes, right? Play to your strengths. What are things that you can do that will help you to quickly adapt to the process? If the process is too much, find one area that you can master, okay? And then attack it, get better, okay? So those are areas that can help you to perform. I talked about gatekeeping yourself because if you don't believe in yourself, or you believe that you need some sort of external circumstance to help you to achieve your goals, right? That's a lack of faith. You don't need anyone. I talked to someone recently and they want to get signed, and they're a pretty talented musician. And I wanted to just tell them, like, hey, you don't need to get signed. You could sign yourself, but that's not where they're at in their journey. I want them to hold on to that belief in themselves, and they'll figure that out. Maybe they do get signed. Maybe it's meant for them. But if I'm a young artist and I do music, I'm not looking for gatekeepers to put me on. I'm from an era where when I did music, there was a lot of gatekeeping. You had to talk to certain people. You had to go through certain studios. You didn't have to, but that's how it was systematically set up. And you had to pop off locally. Like, that's the era I came from. People were putting cities on back in the day, right? Towns you never heard of. Here's a new rapper sprouts up. They put the city on. So that was the system that, was whack. Straight up. So if I'm a young artist, I'm learning everything I can about the music industry, and I'm learning everything I can about how to properly brand myself, my business, my art, whatever, and how to market, how to collaborate. There's so many different things you could do, but the business will be the most important part. As a creator, it's tough to understand the business. If you understand the business and the framework for how to put yourself out, you won't have to go to these gatekeepers. Bypass the gatekeepers. The decision makers will come to you over time, or you can go to the decision makers with more confidence. I've been dealing with gatekeepers for a generation, and I know how to break through them. Okay, so listen to me when I say you do not need to worry about gatekeepers or worrying about somebody putting you on for whatever you want to do in life. Like, you go and do it. As you go and start doing it, people will come and show up in your life, and they will help you get there faster. But when you are seeking the need for approval, people, when you're going out there looking for somebody to help put you on, like that's you swimming against the flow of the current, right? Because you're not looking for the right things. You should be looking to create and build a strong body of work, and then you will build relationships in the process. Again, no fear, no doubt, no failure, right? With everything you do, with every action you take. This is Freed with the Art of Being Freed. Leave a 5-star review wherever you are listening to this. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, greatly appreciate it. New episodes of the Art of Being Freed every week. We've got interviews as well, more coming out. Got some real cool people we've been talking to. Until next week, I'll see you soon. Peace.